Why spend $300,000 on the latest McLaren when you can get a similar experience for under 30 grand? That's insane! If you know anything about affordable supercar alternatives, you know Factory 5 Racing makes some of the best and cheapest supercar killers in the world. Kit cars that are easy to build, look stellar, and will even outperform modern exotics on the track. Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into one of their cheapest and fastest models, the 818. Factory 5 Racing is a Massachusetts-based component car brand founded in 1995. They sell an entire lineup of do-it-yourself sports cars, from classic hot rods to cutting-edge exotics. One of their more well-known models is the GTM. It's based on a C5 Corvette drivetrain and can do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat. But what the GTM has in performance, it lacks in daily usability and style, which is why the company introduced a new model in 2013, the 818.
When we launched the company, it was, if you got a Mustang and $9,900, you can build a Factory 5. And that launched the company. And that was our wingman. Those are the people who built Factory 5 and enabled us to grow. Well, when we looked at the 818, we said, hey, let's come full circle. Let's go back to our wingman. Let's go back to a guy that maybe he doesn't have as much money as he has skills.
It's more refined and even cheaper than the GTM with JDM roots and an attractive mid-engine layout. There's space in the interior for two, and it can be assembled for left or right-hand drive. But if there's one main selling feature, it's the car's ultra-low curb weight, and the reason behind its name, the 818 weighs only 818 kilograms. For comparison, in any Miata weighs in at around 960 kilograms, and a brand new Lamborghini Huracan tips the scales at 422 kilos. How does the 818 manage to undercut almost every production car while still remaining affordable and usable? The answer is in its simple construction. Everything is assembled around a lightweight tubular steel frame with room behind the cockpit for a powerful drivetrain. The engine, transaxle, and many of the suspension components are all taken from a single Subaru donor. Either an Impreza or WRX can be sacrificed to complete the 818, adding a legendary Boxer 4 motor to the mix. These Japanese sports cars are well known for their respectable stock performance, easy tunability, and affordable price tags. The recommended 06 model year makes 230 horsepower from a 2.5-liter turbocharged 4-banger, but owners around the world have built it out to a next snapping 500-plus ponies. Factory 5 says the key to keeping the 818 cheap is to use as much of the Subaru as possible. That's why the steering rack pedal, box gauge pod, 5-speed manual transmission, and even the exhaust manifold can be carried over a few of the suspension. Parts are reused as well, although some aftermarket components are swapped in to optimize handling for the rear-wheel drive and mid-engine weight distribution. The final result is one incredible zombie car. It's part Subaru, part custom lightweight supercar, and 100 awesome. But how much does a fully built 818 actually cost from shop to street? Well, it's pretty easy to find a donor WRX anywhere in the world for less than $15,000, especially considering only the mechanical parts will be used. You can pick up a rebuild title or scrap subby at a huge discount, since a lot of it will be thrown out anyway after that. The kit is sold at several different price points. Factory 5 offers 3 different versions of the A18, so whether you want to make a stripped-down track car, a sexy show car, or a rugged daily beater, there's something for every enthusiast. The 818 is a soft-top roadster model with a sporty recover, an open-air experience. It costs only $9,990 for drivers who prefer a more sheltered ride. The 818C is offered with a removable hard top for $12,990. Finally, there's the all-out performance 818R, designed for pure track use, which will set customers back $10,990 regardless of which kit you go for. How nice your donor WRX is, or even how many modifications you add on. It should be pretty easy to build a turnkey A18 for under $30,000. I'm shocked at where the performance envelope of the car is. It's a really high-performing car, and it makes sense because weight's the enemy. 818 stands for the number of kilograms. The target weight and the design goal was 1,800 pounds is 818 kilograms. The 818 is the proof of the expression that a man's reach should exceed his grasp. What's the downside? Well, it can take experienced mechanics over 250 hours to fully assemble the kit. This isn't a simple weekend project, although the chassis does arrive fully welded with a roll bar or roll cage, so most of the more challenging work has already been completed. What's left is labor that most enthusiasts can handle themselves given enough time and the proper equipment. Plus, it's part of the ownership experience. When you're finished, you'll own something that's not just an affordable supercar but is also uniquely yours. Another somewhat negative aspect to the 818 is that it can't easily accept in steed drivetrain. This more powerful version of the WRX made 300 horsepower in 2006. That's 70 more than the regular WRX, and nearly double what the early Impreza 2.5 RS produced. While the boxer motor itself does fit in the back of an 818, it would require significant modification to work properly with the right transmission and wiring harness. It can be done, but it's not easy, and it's certainly not recommended. Some owners who weren't satisfied with the base WRX decided to just swap out for an electric motor instead. No affordable exotic is without its drawbacks, and the factory 818 doesn't escape that, but at the end of the day, it's a custom supercar alternative with incredible style, impressive performance potential, and a shockingly low price tag. Who wouldn't want one? To learn more about affordable supercars and kit cars, click on the playlist on the screen right now. Also, make sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and comment down below whether you would build an 818. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.